Hi, I'm Scott from Gravity Rail, and in our last video, we created our first agentic inbound hotline where members could ask questions about their care plans. And if you're anything like me, you are jonesing to implement the rest of these automations, but there is one change that we need to make before we do that that's going to make our lives a lot easier. To show you what that is, I'm going to hop on into the platform, and here you can see the conversation I had on the phone at the end of our prior video. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go into workflows to our inbound questions, and what you can see here is that right in the prompt we had to include our entire care plan. And if we create another workflow, say a weekly check-in, then we're going to have to include the care plan again, and now it's in two places. And if we change our care plan in the future, we'd have to change it in all those different places. So to avoid that hurdle in the future, what I'm going to do is copy the entire care plan right now, and I'm going to head on over to the Files section of Gravity Rail. I'm going to create a new file called Low Sugar Diet, and it's going to be available to all the members in my workspace. We'll go ahead and create that. I can go ahead and set its content to have everything in our care plan and save it. Now we have it here, it's indexed, it's searchable, and it's ready to be used across any conversation that we want. So let's stick this landing and include it in our inbound questions workflow. I'll head on over to our inbound questions workflow. And now this time, instead of hanging out here on the side, we're going to click Edit and head on over to the Data tab. Now, data is two things. It's forms that our assistant can fill out. We'll cover that in a future video. But it's also files, which you might know as knowledge sources or databases in other platforms. And we can control the visibility, right? So we can read it, but we don't want our assistant to be able to write it. We'll set a hint when there is a question about the care plan. Let's go ahead and save and close that. And right, we no longer need it in our prompt. So let's go ahead and just delete this in the prompt. I don't need to tell our assistant that the information's in the file because we already set our choice hint. When they have a question about the care plan. So we'll go ahead and save that. We'll go to our prompt and save that. And now we can enter our conversation. Am I allowed to eat rice on this diet? And what we'll find is the very first thing our assistant does is read the care plan to get the answer according to your specifications. So now in this video, it was short but sweet. We went ahead and we took some information that we want shared across multiple conversations, across multiple workflows, and we put it in a file container so that we could do that. In the next video, we're going to get into forms and some more involved workflows. Excited to see you there. Bye.